Hello, my name's Mitch. I'm here to tell you guys about an experience I had. I don't know if it was some kind of paranormal event or whatever stupid words people describe supernatural phenomenon, but after that thing visited me, I do believe in the paranormal trash now. A week after I moved in with my brother Edwin, after my house foreclosed, I finished up unpacking. Edwin liked the idea of me moving in since we had not seen each other after 10 years, so I was excited too, but a little worried. I soon fell asleep after I moved in. After that 1 week, I heard rustling noises coming from outside about 1 in the morning. I thought it was a raccoon, so I ignored it and I tried to fall asleep. The next morning, I told Edwin about it. I told Edwin about it, and he agreed that it could have been a raccoon or something. However, the next night, I thought I heard my window opening, and a loud thump, as if something entered my room. I darted up and looked around my room, but I saw nothing. I brushed it off and tried to go back to sleep. The next morning, as I entered the kitchen, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. I looked at him in confusion, and he held up a nearby mirror, and I saw myself. I had a large gash in my left cheek. After I was rushed to the hospital, my doctor told me that I must have been sleepwalking or something. And I told him that I had felt a left pain on my right shoulder. He'd said, "All right, well, do you mind if we check you out?" I said, "Sure." He lifted up my shirt. What he revealed was a sewn-up incision where my kidneys were. I stared in his eyes, and my eyes widened. He looked at me and said, "We need to get him somewhere now." Later, when they checked me out, he said I had somehow lost my left kidney last night. He said, "We don't know how, and you might have been sleepwalking," or he'd asked me questions like if I'd gone to a party or if I remember talking to anyone. I told him no, and then he said, "Well, I'm sorry, Mitch, I don't know what else to tell you." Edwin picked me up, and I just told him I wanted to get some sleep. So after that, this night was my breaking point. Around midnight, I woke up to a truly horrific sight. I was staring face to face with a creature with a black hoodie and a blue, dark mask, with no nose or mouth, staring down at me. The thing that scared me the most is that it had no eyes. Just empty black sockets. The creature also had some black substance dripping from its sockets. I grabbed a camera nearby on a mantle, and now that I say this out loud, it was stupid of me, but I took a picture. After the picture took, the creature lunged at me, and I tried to claw at my chest and get my lungs. I stopped it by kicking it in the face, and as I ran out of my room, I grabbed my wallet. I would need money to go somewhere if I was going to be running. As I ran out of my brother's house that night, I eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house, and I tripped on a rock. I fell unconscious, and I woke up in the hospital the next night. My doctor entered my room, the same one who had treated me before. He said, "Oh, it's good to see you, Mitch. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is, you had minor injuries, and your parents are going to pick you up in a few minutes." I sighed in relief. However, the bad news, Mitch, is your brother, Edwin. When police arrived at your house, your brother was not alive. Someone or something killed him. I'm so terribly sorry, Mitch. I cried until my parents arrived. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings, which I did. Upon entering my room, I was scared, but I remained calm. I grabbed my camera and looked at the picture. It horrified me, and as I turned around, I stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room was 2 officers and Edwin's body, and something small lying next to it. I picked up the small thing and entered my parents' car, not mentioning Edwin's corpse. And as I looked at the thing that I had picked up, I nearly vomited. I was holding my stolen half-eaten kidney with some black substance dripping from it. I'll never forget that night.